Hey everyone, welcome back to another premiere at the Royal Thomson Hall, and we are checking out The New Boy, written and directed by Australian writer and director Warwick Thornton. So, what do you think of this movie?
You know what, based off the trailer and from what I've seen so far, it's with an Academy Award winner, Cate Blanchett, and I believe it's about an Australian Aboriginal boy.
Yes, a young boy who it actually plays on a lot of religious themes, and back in the 1940s, Christianity was heavily forced in their region at the time, and actually, Warwick Thornton is Aboriginal, so I think that this movie has some, familial sentiment to him. There's obviously a reason why he wanted to tell this story. So we're looking forward to speaking to him, the new up-and-coming child actor, Aswan Reid. I've been reading a little bit about his performance, and everybody thinks that he's going to be the next, big thing.
Sweet. Look forward to it.
Yes. Stay tuned. Welcome to TIFF. How are you?
Rock and rolling. Yeah, it's been the most beautiful journey. I've been here a couple of times before, but this is a scary one.
I heard you say that at the previous outlet. What could you possibly be nervous about? Really?
North America. North America is one of the most beautiful. Is that an insult for the Canadians to say that you're part of North America? I think.
No, we are North American. It's okay.
Yeah, English speaking. Totally. This is a place you need to be to actually show your films. Right. And I don't know. You just get nervous and you just kind of freak out a little bit, and you kind of don't know what the world's going to think.
When did you arrive, and what has the reception been so far for the movie? Are you pleased?
No, I arrived 4 days ago. So this is the North American premiere. I've sat and watched some Blue Jay games on the TV at a bar. I've asked the question, what the hell is the bottom of the ninth? And I've learned everything. It's been such a beautiful experience. Yeah.
So what had you want to write about this particular story? And there's some theme about religion and your Aboriginal roots. Tell me what inspired you to do that, and how do you come up with the content for writing your films?
This film took a long time to write. You know what I mean? I actually had to become an older human being and live and love and lie and cry a little bit longer before I could actually properly write this film. And it's a clash of spiritualities, a clash of religions, and I just wanted to talk about how Christianity is always in a fight to extinguish other religions, because there's only one right and wrong with them. But when you talk about Indigenous religions, we come from a place where we have so many different language groups, and we all have different creators, and we kind of can get on. But when Christianity is dropped in the middle of it, they kind of don't want to get on with anybody. They think everyone else is wrong, because there's only one right.
Part of this is from your own personal experience as a young boy?
Totally totally my perspective as a young boy. I grew up, on my homelands as an Indigenous kid, with all the laws and the languages and the dance and the spirituality of what I was taught from my elders, and then suddenly I was thrusted into an orphanage, actually, and I wasn't an orphan, but I was just put in one, and suddenly I was introduced to Jesus and God, and the version of that is like, all that stuff that you were taught by all your people is wrong.
So they didn't acknowledge it. It's more like everything you've learned up to this point is wrong, so they didn't have an open dialogue about your beliefs.
Absolutely. And we have in Australia there's 400 different languages, which is pretty much 4 different creators, 400 different kind of ideas of how the world works, and different spiritualities, and then suddenly this one rocks up and says you're all wrong. So it's difficult, and I try. It's taken me a long time to write this movie, because I don't want to go there. Christianity is wrong. I don't want to do that. I want to actually create a situation where this is this version, this is our version, and how can we balance this properly?
Can you speak about your casting process? First of all, how did you find your young star, and did you know immediately it was going to be Cate Blanchett?
No, I actually wrote it for a priest, not for a nun. And Kate and I, during the lockdown, were going, we need to work together. You know, we need to do something together. And this script was literally sitting in the bottom sock drawer. And then I went, oh my God, I remember I had this script. And I said, have a read of this, and we'll change it from a priest to a nun and see how the actual arc and the energy is replaced. And she read it and she said, I love it. And she came up with a lot of ideas that actually helped me, because I was sort of stuck with that script. And bringing in an actor onto a script and then giving them an opportunity to actually start having.
So your screenplay wasn't finalized?
No, not at all. You know, but having someone as powerful and so intelligent about cinema and storytelling as Cate Blanchett rock up and say, love it, but there's a couple of things that we can do, and you're just going, oh, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? So beautiful. Aswan was the second person that we looked at a call out. We did a call out to all these kids. He was the second child we looked at, and I'm like, he's perfect. And I was like, this is wrong. As directors, we need to kind of like torment ourselves and go through 1,000 children. And the second child we looked at was just absolutely perfectly amazing. And all those 1,000 of children could have actually done the role, but he just had this aura, and it felt like the universe just opened a door, and we found Aswan, and it's very, really special.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. And I hope your nerves leave you after this film.
You know what? When the credits roll, that's what it'll leave.